EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And right away, he lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. He's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. He finds his man complete. It's Payne. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, They give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
A Raider first down, 17 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
First and 10, Taylor now. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now Jackson throwing on first down, eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 13 yards out, and the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term, they just boat race someone. Heck, his car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 48 yards on the ground for him so far. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. (21-0) our score after one. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now a handoff looking right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders 16. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now they try the right side here. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. This is caught. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Jackson. He'll get this off to Taylor. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. On the handoff, this is Taylor. He gets away from 1. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jonathan Taylor with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going up top. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of down. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Tucker with the extra point and the lead down to 3 touchdowns in 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Payne. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Payne. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Now Brian Flores going to leave the offense out there to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he's going to give his guys great starting field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can. play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here, as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Second and 5. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down near the 5.
And that's now a half dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games, or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. And that's something they'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fellow and let him get forward for a first down.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Jackson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Taylor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Lamar Jackson. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. They'll try and throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Now a throw here to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Payne. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. 16 yards on the play as they try to chip away at this 16-point deficit. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Ed Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. The clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, what are they, about 95% chance of winning it?
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Payne. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Check down to Breida. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Payne. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's moved.
And got his man complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Jackson to throw. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. Oh, and he'll wind up losing yardage on the play. You cannot have that. And also, 4th down now. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Here's the Raiders punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Person. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Over the middle complete. It's Payne. And he's brought down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Las Vegas, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Miami, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Jackson on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage. Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the second. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Lamar Jackson. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we're in the middle part of the season where each week starts to become a little more important, and especially this, Charles, being a division matchup. Yeah, you haven't fired the starter's pistol or rang the bell lap like they do in track and field for the sprint to the finish. But you're starting to eye it, aren't you? You got to pile up those wins, put them in the left-hand column, not the L's in the right-hand column. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly. You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it. Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly. Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. Charles, not only is that... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And running. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And it's 2nd down. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. From the gun, Jackson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Taylor will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He got 29 yards that time. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Now he'll throw deep left side, and he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. 36 yards on the play.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Devin Duvernay.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A gain of 32 that time.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Devin Duvernay.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Now Jackson on first down. That's going to be caught by Judy. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain of 37.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll begin the drive with Breida. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That is Tomlinson, who is down. Boy, not what they want to see. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. From the 29, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Devin Duvernay. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. To throw is Jackson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. 7 yards, the pickup there. And they're going to speed things up here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson forced out to his left. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
Even with the big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Judy, and now it's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, it has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Running out of the gun here, Breida. Cameron Curl up to make the tackle. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. On 3rd down, it's Taylor. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Jackson being chased out left. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Devin Duvernay. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Flush to his right. Open man is Duvernay. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Jackson. Flushed out right. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Las Vegas, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they dipped to 2-5 now.
tonight.
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Jackson now. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Jackson from the gun on third down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Again, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. This crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Back to throw again. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From the 45 on 2nd down. Jackson, he'll find his man. That's Taylor again. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Jackson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson steps away to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Dancing to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off inside the 10. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Oh, no doubt. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 14. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receiver.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
In our pregame meeting,
plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And a big 32-yard play on third. And Jackson throwing once more. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. He's to the 10, and he slides to a halt inside the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 6-0 our score after 1. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. TJ. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. Jackson now on first down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. 36 yards on the play. To throw is Jackson on first and 10. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Los. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room,
oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And down to the 11.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Lamar Jackson. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Now a give to Breida. Oh, what a move. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll go
is a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jackson forced out to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Good job.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it?
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Matt. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Here's Jackson throwing on 1st down. Being chased out left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st down, Jackson steps away to his left. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. And that last throw puts him over 5,000 yards passing now on the season already. Some rarefied air with numbers like that.
But don't keep the oxygen just for yourself. Pass some over to me, my friend, because...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the... The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds all the way up near midfield. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. More from L.A. in a moment. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. Play action. Now Jackson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Jackson, flush to his right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jackson dancing to his left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Buying time to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. And got his man complete. And all the way up to the 47-yard line. Jackson on first and 10. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Back to throw. Jackson being chased out left. Looking for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Jackson will throw again. Steps away to his left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. 20. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over first and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Yetur Gross-Matos has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it's Breida. Dancing away at the 35. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Jackson now throwing on first down. Dancing to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. Breida able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. They'll try to run with Breida, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Throwing on first down. Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. To throw again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big gain of 31 on third down. Looking to throw. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
He'll try again. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Back to throw. Jackson being chased out left. And this one is incomplete.
Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
More from L.A. in a moment.
To throw is Jackson on 1st down. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 3rd down, Jackson. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he's got this down to the 35. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked off at the 28. Then a return. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is recovered by the Chargers. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just